Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. Today is Monday, March 13th, 2023, and it is a day B. For instrumentals, it's a day 2. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead, take a seat. I'm so happy that you're here in school. Students, you guys didn't come on Friday, so it's really been 3 days since we last saw you, and we're ready to have you guys back. So welcome back. Hopefully we are ready to kick off a wonderful 5-day week that includes Art Goes to School. And guys, we're going to have some guests with us. Please show them the best that we've got with our behavior and our interests. On top of that, we're also going to have Mr. Campbell here. He's going to be teaching us a little bit about African drumming. If you don't know anything about that, well, then stay tuned. It'll be pretty interesting. And then on top of that, on Wednesday night, we're going to have our family drumming night as well. So if that interests you, definitely get your family to come on out on Wednesday evening and check us out. Okay, so we got a lot going on in the arts this week, and we've got some guests. And guys, because of that, I'm really asking you guys to show that respect, that responsibility, and that readiness. Really show our guests what John Beck is, that we're a little bit different in the best way possible. All right, let's go over our lunch menu for today. We've got 4 choices. Your first choice is the grilled cheese with tomato soup. Choice 2 is the mozzarella sticks with marinara sauce. Choice 3 for kindergarten through 2nd, it's the lunchbox meal with turkey, and then it's a turkey sandwich for grades 3 through 6, and then the sun butter sandwich for choice 4. Of course, if you are a packer, you are good to go. All right, so guys, as I shared with you, we're going to have a lot of guests with us this week, and so it's a good place and a good time for us to just review what respect, responsibility, and readiness is, okay? Respect means that when we have our guests with us this week, give them your attention, okay? They're here to share with you a little bit about the arts, a little bit about drumming, and all sorts of interesting things that are a little bit different than our normal learning to read or normal learning to do math, right? It's a little bit different, and I want you guys to, realize it's different, and because of that, give full attention to it. Listen. Ask good questions after raising your hand and being called on, okay? Show responsibility. There are some things that you can touch. There are going to be some things that you shouldn't touch. Look at your hands. How are you going to take control of them, okay? Same thing with your feet. Should you be running around or should you be strolling and walking? And the words that come out of your mouth, can you control that? Are you going to take responsibility of your mouth and the words that come out of them, or how loud they might be, right? We're still working on using our hands and our feet and the words coming out of our mouth in the cafeteria during lunch, right? We're getting a little bit better after I was there last Monday, but we still need to do a better job, okay? So let's continue to do the good things that we're beginning to do in the cafeteria, but also when we have these guests with us this week, make sure that we show them that same respect, responsibility, and readiness. In the end, it just shows that you're ready to take on whatever our guests have to share. It shows that you're ready to take on whatever your teachers are ready to teach you, and it shows that you're ready in the cafeteria to eat and clean and to line up and to walk out. Okay, so guys, it's pretty crazy. We only have 3 rules at the school, but they apply to everything. Okay, so whatever you do, wherever you go, think about how respect, responsibility, and readiness apply. All right, and of course, do it with love, care, and encouragement. All right, couple announcements. Of course, the Kids Heart Challenge is still going along. We are well past 60% of our goal of $9,000. So keep going, guys. We're raising money for a good cause, the American Heart Association, and we're learning all about how important it is to have a healthy heart. The other thing, too, is our One School, One Book event is still going on. Pretty interesting. I'm not going to give away too much, but all I can say is that I read up to where we needed to read, and I am quite enthralled by this Ulysses. What an extraordinary squirrel. That's all I'll say. And then last but not least, moving on to our This Day in History, just because some baseball tryouts and teams are beginning to come out. Back in 1943 was the first time the sport of baseball decided they were going to standardize what the baseball was going to be made of, which was basically rubber and cork and string, and of course capped off by leather. Up until then, baseballs were made in so many different ways. It has to make you think about whether those records, were impacted, right? We're talking back then before 1943. That would have included Babe Ruth, right, and Lou Gehrig. All of those famous baseball players probably played with balls that were built differently, and it makes you wonder, for all of you guys who are baseball fans and stats are important. Did that impact how you hit home runs, or how you could throw pitches? So anyways, it's interesting. I just ran across that fact on this day, March 13th, back in 1943, in the middle of World War II. They decided, hey, you know what? All baseballs need to be made of this. All right. So listen, if nobody else has told you this, I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Guys, share that love, care, and encouragement with your friends, with me if you see me, with your teachers, and of course, our guests. Give them the love, care, and encouragement. But it's not just what you say and show, but it's also what you do to prove that you are going to show love, care, and encouragement. Okay? Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing day.